switch. Voila. Wonderful. We're coming through?
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah, that's how it works. Let's have a look. Yes, I can see. No audio saying loops. Maybe it's a bit quiet. It actually looks quiet on my display. 1, 2, 2, 2. Any joy? Any joy? I know the audio is working. I think it was just on the quiet side. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more actually as well. Turn the local on as well. It's pretty windy. Folks, welcome to Manchester Airport. Hello, hello. I think we're coming through though. You're quiet, Andy. Lots of change, isn't it? Good morning, everyone. My name's Andy, and we got Matt with us today as well.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Here on south side for a change.
Feels strange being here for me over in this side, especially on a Sunday.
Feels weird to be here as well, like this particular park, 'cause we usually go over to way down there, don't we?
Yeah,
like
absolutely,
the lineup points. But how's everyone doing? Let's get some waves in the chat as well. Let's welcome in some of our wonderful community members to the chat.
Some people may recall that the last time we was here was the sunset show.
Yeah.
Location. Yes.
Who was tuned into that? That was great. Lufthansa A380 just touched down over on the north runway. So guys, it is dual runway ops at the moment. But stick around because it's going to open up. Sorry, it's single runway ops at the moment. It's going to open up to dual runway ops soon.
About 11 o'clock.
Yeah. I'll jump on camera and welcome people in as well in a moment. I haven't got a tablet today because the weather was looking kind of stinky, so it might be better to just use my phone. So I'm going to look a bit, we'll look a bit antisocial just looking at our phones over here. But a lot of people in the chat saying hello. Do you want to frame up the camera and to me? Matt Cam take over
on the big cam, on the main cam. Yeah, boy. Yo.
Welcome to the Airliners Live mildly super Sunday show. My name's Andy. We've got Matt as well with us today, and like I said, it's slightly different today. We're here on what's called Southside Viewing Mound, I guess.
Yeah.
You call this the main mound, don't you?
Yeah.
And we're going to be watching both runways from here. And at 11 o'clock, which, I mean, the local time now is...
5 past nearly.
Yes. In about 50 minutes' time, they'll be opening the second runway and we'll get some awesome views.
Hi.
Aircraft screaming out in front of us. It's going to be so good.
I think, like they say, and just around 11 o'clock, you start getting like all the heavies drifting through and stuff like that, so it should be fantastic. It's
going to be so good. Welcome everyone to the Super Sunday show. Anyway, guys, and I hope you enjoy. We're live for the next few hours. We've got the Emirates Triple still on stand, so hopefully we'll see that go out soon.
That's imminent, that's imminent for departure, so...
It could be a bit late. It already is a bit late. It could be exceptionally late.
And they're talking it up already.
Yes.
Dual ops.
Yeah, dual ops. And I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Plenty in the chat already. Let's go. An aircraft already touching down.
Nearly on its side.
Oh yeah, it's a bit windy, guys.
I'm like Billy or then the.
Yeah. Expect a few battery swaps today as well, because we're on batteries.
ATR then, good grief. Like the final 50 feet there. Wow, he's almost at a right and like a 90-degree angle.
It's pretty gusty today,
isn't it? I think at the start of 23 right.
Could someone in the chat pull up the METAR? That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's
great. The airport sort of weather information at the current time.
And I said to Andy, as soon as I got to the top of the mound, which is like you have to walk up a bit of a hill so you can get an actual full view of the airfield. As soon as I got to the top of the hill, I was like, good grief, it looks busy on the stands.
Yeah, so it does.
It looks pretty busy.
Right, so like I say, we haven't got the tablet today, so if we miss messages and things, bear with us, but
I'll keep my eye on the super chats and everything, ladies and gents. So.
Yeah, we did have a bit of support coming in already, actually. We had Elias and Neil both signing up to VIP. Neil actually signed up to business class, so
wow.
Cheers, 2 brand new VIPs actually signing up, so thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. Who's excited for today though? Sunday's like my favourite show of the week.
Really? What makes it you?
Just the variety of traffic and what we catch, you know, we're getting all the super exciting stuff, you know, the Virgin 330s, the Emirates Triple and the Emirates A380 on the same show. So good.
Always seems to be something on the
Yeah. How was your weekend been, Matt?
So I've had a bit of a busy weekend.
Really?
With the grandson yesterday, went for a few walks, went fishing.
Oh, you got outside in the British summer?
Got outside and we set off on a walk. We went over to like Eccles and that.
Yeah.
Walked by the canal and that there.
Eccles. I used to live in it.
Right, yeah. And yeah, we set off walking that on the towpath and whatnot. Oh, it's pretty pleasant. It's not bad. Within about 15 minutes. Yeah, British summer kicked in.
Is anyone in the chat being out this weekend? If you're in the UK especially, have you braved?
Yeah.
What is the
what we call
summer? Yeah.
Morning, Tom and Ann.
Morning. How are you guys doing?
You're gonna miss us today. You 2 guys at the RVP today.
You're gonna be lost.
A bit lost.
What is this coming in? Looks like an executive Embraer coming in. Ooh, great catch.
Hamburg.
Nice.
Lineage.
Was not expecting this. I think we see the lineage. Was it on the Wednesday show? Might have been the same one. Maybe some wise individual in the chat could jog on memory. I kind of vaguely remember that paint scheme. Vaguely. I also vaguely remember what I had for breakfast, so
I like that.
It's very nice. Great view from over here. This is the south side, and this is actually like what is regarded as like one of the best spots to go at Manchester Airport for spotting, and we have loads of spots, don't we? I'm excited for this weekend coming because we're going to be welcoming like Neil's back over to Manchester Airport, and last time he was here he didn't get the proper Southside experience because they were on 05s.
Right, okay.
So the aircraft that were departing were over on the other runway. So I want to take him here on a Friday.
That'd be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he's flying in from Amsterdam on Friday. We'll pick him up, we'll take him over, and guys, I'm actually tempted to do a live stream on Friday too. Could be entertaining. Because next weekend there's no Sunday show. Ooh, yeah, Matt's just pointing out that the Emirates is on the push.
Quick bit of support. Andy Powers has been a member at first class.
Wow.
For 4 months, and he says, "Good morning, Airliners Live, and all my new friends." And wow, 4 months has come around so fast. He loves watching the shows on a Wednesday and a Sunday, and he says, "Keep up the great work."
Cheers, Andy.
Thank you.
Legend. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
If you would like to support the show this morning, ladies and gents, you can do that in the form of a super chat by tapping that dollar symbol in the comments section there.
Oh, that'd be appreciated.
Or you can support us for free by just tapping that like button.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's get that like button pressed, guys, to kick the show off to a good start. Emirates 777. And I don't know how loud the wind is. I assume it's going to be quite loud. We have a lot of windproofing on.
And Ollie, yeah, he comes up with a good point there. Because over this side of the airport, the airfield, was actually where the original Runway Visitor Park used to be. Where the old brickworks used to be.
Yeah.
It's just a fraction of the town from here, I think.
It's all changed, hasn't it?
It's all changed over this side.
When they built the second runway, I think they had an agreement with National Trust to maintain this as a walkway, you know, for public access. And as a result, you know, since then a lot of litigation, you know, laws and rules and things have changed where, you know, you're not really allowed to build mounds that are higher than fences anymore, I don't believe, because of security reasons and whatever. So it allowed, you know, they've maintained that. We're very lucky that it's stayed the same. And as you'll see, I mean, I'm sure many of you are accustomed to south side here at Manchester, like when the second runway opens, it is spectacular.
Yeah.
Emirates Flight 22.
A little bit more support. Paul Marriott's been a member at Cruisey for 27 months.
A lot of lunatics.
Says hi Andy, Matt and everyone. Annika Greenwood, she's 1 month away from that gold tail, from the red tail hype.
Wow.
1 month away from red tail hype. Remember, for 11 months at business class. 11 months has gone so quick. What a fabulous community and family we have, and I totally agree with that.
I feel like Annika's been around for longer than that though. Maybe she wasn't a VIP or...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I've seen her in the chat for a lot longer. But thank you all for the support. It's a bit chilly today, we've got our coats on.
Yeah.
Middle of July.
Piping the airliner's light jacket today.
Yeah. Mine doesn't fit me anymore. Mine is many sizes too big. So I shall endeavour to get a new one, I think. That sounds epic. Yeah, I'll certainly try and get one for the winter because they're warm, aren't they?
They are warm.
Yeah. Plenty of people in the chat already. I can actually hear the commentary from the RVP. Yeah, because the wind is carrying the audio waves over to us. Acoustics, eh? Mind blowing. Should we do a big countdown when we change the battery as well?
I think we should do a big countdown from 20.
Yeah.
Hype it up.
Yeah, that's it. So this Emirates 777 will be blasting out of runway 1 by the looks of it. 23 right. And then subsequently they'll be opening runway 2 in about just over half an hour, about 40 minutes.
Hype for that. I'm not seeing the S word, but if you look on the terminals, it's actually come out from it.
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah, strange one. Well, the weather forecast just gave us the most vague prediction. It said it was going to rain.
I'm not jinxing us here, right? But as soon as I looked at the majority of the forecast, and I didn't just look at one, I looked at one or two. Okay.
Yeah.
And the majority of them said we was in for some really bad weather this morning.
Yeah.
Now, I need to find some wood. We're hoping now that it don't materialise. It's looking alright.
Yesterday we were out shopping.
Alright.
And I remember we went to Pets at Home for some fish tank related things. Sam has been the orchestrator in that. And we walked in and it was leathering it down. It was like heavy rain, dark, it was gloomy. It felt like the winter basically. It was cold, shivering. Went in for like maybe 10 minutes. Walked out and it was blue sky.
What's going on?
And it was lovely. I was like, what the heck?
What is going on?
Give me a break. But I've obviously been on this diet and I've shrunk a bit.
Yes, you have.
And as a result, a lot of clothes don't fit me anymore. So I've gone and bought a lot of shirts and stuff, t-shirts.
Yeah.
But I've got no like warm clothes. I've got no hoodies. I've got no thermals. Nothing fits me.
You have to come to the Airliners Live Fair this coming week.
Ah, when's that?
That's on Saturday, I think.
Saturday?
It's Saturday coming, yeah. At the Runway Visitor Park.
6 days away.
Yeah. I think you might be able to get some nice collar from there.
Yeah, they have hoodies, they have shirts, right?
Yeah. But if you're looking for hoodies, yeah, there's sure plenty of hoodies there.
Is that a good idea to chat? Do you think Matt has a good idea there? the Airliners Live stand at the Task Memorabilia Fair on the 22nd of July.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But hopefully the weather's good for that too. Got a Urini ATR 70 on the taxi out.
Don Walker asking how long we're staying for today. As his kids are landing, his partner and kids are landing at around 12:30.
Oh, yeah, well, it should be live for that if all is good in the hood.
A little bit more support to capture upon. Paul Carew, member at 13 months at Premium Economy. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you very much, Paul. Cameron Garrett's been a member at Premium Economy for 3 months. Morning all. Hope we are well. Yes, we are at the minute. Lee Williams, member at business class for 25 months. Hi Martin, Matt, it's Andy and Matt this morning. Lee, thanks for the best live shows and community. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Lee. Was that Lee Williams?
Lee Williams, yeah.
I know he's a super big fan of the channel, and he's been around for a long time, so thank you, Lee, for that.
Super support.
Yeah, he's very active on Twitter as well. So we've actually been putting a lot more work into our Twitter, which I've never used to use Twitter that often.
I've noticed that. That's cool.
Yeah, and you use it as well, don't you, for your aviation related things?
Yeah.
And, you know, the last sort of year,
it's not something I use frequently, but I do use it. It's a handy tool for my account and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I'm finding that Meta in general, Instagram and Facebook, they're just not connecting with people anymore as much, and especially Instagram, which used to be like the go-to for photography, used to be the go-to for
Has anyone hooked up onto Threads in the chat then?
Yeah.
Because Threads seems to be did I hear right that they've got 100 million people signing up? Is that correct?
They've got a lot of sign-ups, but I think with Threads it's a little bit inflated because it's integrated with Facebook and Twitter, so Instagram. Yeah. So you can very easily just create an account, and a lot of people are doing that just to get started, and it's no effort.
Yeah.
But that artificially inflates the numbers a little bit. So I've not actually used it yet, though. Has anyone in the chat used it? I've heard it's a bit buggy on phones, crashes a lot and stuff.
Isn't it supposed to be the same format though? It's
I think so. Twitter, yeah. I don't know, I think...
Whereas now, where Instagram is, generically it was strictly for pictures and video content maybe, reels and stuff.
It's pretty much a Twitter clone, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think to make a Twitter clone when Twitter is already a thing...
Yeah, it's very, very...
But
especially, like you say, when Twitter at the minute as well, it's going through a transition of sorts as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they kind of read the room a little bit incorrectly there. I think they see in the transition that it's going through.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of negative press about it, and people saying I don't like this, don't like that. I'm like, you know what?
We'll build our own.
We'll do that. But I don't think they realise that actually Twitter is growing.
Yeah, actually.
So and they are implementing new.
And Twitter is getting a lot of people who may have dropped the social platform. They might have dropped it a few years back, and now they're coming back and stuff like that. So
so I've always used it for just looking at news and getting updates about things. So I just started putting more stuff on the Airliners Live Twitter, and actually it seems like the community is pretty vibrant over there. So I think we should put more work into it. Maybe we should put more updates on there. Because again, with Instagram, I just never find that connection.
I think even if you post something that's minorly controversial and something like that, if it forms a conversation and it's on Twitter, that's all that matters, really.
Well, Scandinavian looks beautiful.
Lovely and clean.
Yeah. One of the new ones, maybe. Certainly in the new colour scheme. Looks like it's had a bit of work done to the nose there, though, as the nose is a little bit mismatched.
Only a year old though, this aircraft, so relatively new.
A320neo, Scandinavian.
At first I wondered, when I saw this library, at first I wondered what people were on about with the SAS in the silver.
Oh yeah.
And like from here, I get it. Finally actually get it. You can't actually. Could do to be a little bit darker, I think, the lettering.
Certainly could.
But still great.
That Emirates been holding for a little while there on taxiway, I'm not sure why. Waiting for runway 2 to open, maybe. So yeah, go and give us a follow on Twitter anyway.
And we're going to be putting a lot more content on there? Or?
I want to just get a bit of everything on there. So I want to get some of our photography, some of our videos, some of our discussions, updates.
Yeah.
I think it's a good place for that. And it's always been like a lot of celebrities and big brands and things, like their way of communicating to the world. And I feel like it's like probably the most responsive way to do that.
Do you not feel though like it's one of them things like the more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it? Like
potentially, yeah. So yeah, I'm happy. We've been trialling with it the last few days, and it's been really good.
Good response then.
Yeah, and I think for things like the task fair and that, where we can get photos up quick and people, with the photo booth or with the team and tag people in
with
things.
The name tags on.
Yeah. Oh yes. So yeah, this Emirates trip. Anyone know what's going on with her? She seems to be waiting at a strange part of the taxiway. Hopefully everything's all right. It's rather windy at Manchester as well. And while you're there, actually, today is the last day of the Liverpool Airport merchandise giveaway. So I did give that a retweet. It's also on our Facebook, maybe, potentially, but definitely on Twitter. It's on our Instagram as well, or Liverpool Airport's Instagram. They're doing a giveaway of some airliners live merch, including a seatbelt, lanyard, and a passport,
stickers,
wallet, stickers, and some coasters. So all you have to do is like and follow for that, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's like, follow, and tag someone in the post.
Yeah.
Another quick day of sport. Philip Curtis, member at business class for 7 months. From morning to the most caring, genuine, warm-hearted aviation community.
Oh.
A great change being on the mound today. Keep up the fantastic work. Thank you very much, Philip.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. Yeah. Apologies that the setup isn't as exciting, as big as usual, but the aviation will be just as big and as exciting as usual. Hopefully this issue here with the Emirates gets resolved. Maybe just waiting for a ATC slot. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out, I guess. And hopefully she'll be up in the air soon, blasting out a 2-3 right.
Martin just mentioned in the chat that it feels very, very strange not streaming today.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
I mentioned at the start of the stream, Martin, like it's so weird not being here like early and getting up on the car park. Just felt really diverse.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't feel like Sunday. I kind of like it when you take a little break here and there. It just lets you enjoy the show, appreciate the channel and the chat.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
And it gives you a step back from just being live all the time. Not all the time, obviously, but there are certain streamers who do that. Like LA Flights did another, 9.5 hours yesterday or something crazy. Yeah. That's LA for you. I think I'd
but even so, like a lot of people say, like I see in like the comments, why are you not stream longer? Why are you not on for 5-6 hours? Why? Yeah. And it's just like we want to bring like quality content to the live shows. If there's not much traffic going on, it just plus I think like people's retention and stuff after like 3-4 hours, it does actually drop away and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You can only sit there and do a certain something for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I enjoy what we do. It's more of a show than a live feed.
Yeah.
Got a Ryanair. Looks like a Max coming in next. Usually the Maxes are a lot more sturdy on a windy approach like today. Yeah. A little bit twitchy.
But like I say, once they get to like that final 100 feet or so, that's when it really
Yeah, that
conditions really played a part. As Mark, our resident pilot, Airbus pilot, Mark had mentioned once or twice, once they get that gust off the top of the terminals and like the airport buildings there.
Wobble wobble. Go easy on that throttle. Not too bad actually. Certainly think we'll get some more wobbly approaches today. I think it's actually going to get windier as the stream goes on in the forecast. Reminds me of the Matrix signs in when we were in Texas in November.
All right.
We were there for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
And you know, you get the signs in this country where it might say like "Don't drink and drive" or "Junction blah 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 is closed" because we're in the UK, they're always closed.
Accident.
Well, over there they have some quite cool signs like "Mashed potato, not your head." Drive slow or something like that. Like, or yeah, gobble gobble, as in the turkey. Gobble gobble. Go easy on that throttle. I like that because it actually sticks in your head.
It actually does. Whether you'd conform to it or not, I don't know. But it'd definitely stay in your head, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I can't remember what city that was. I think it was Houston. Or Austin. No, it must have been Austin because we were there for Thanksgiving.
Austin was brilliant.
Oh, I love it there.
Dutch Pride about to touch down in the form of an Embraer E190.
Nice.
Of course, coming from Amsterdam. Only a 50-minute flight.
Rapid. Oh, a bit wobbly there at the end. Yeah. They do flare a bit more, don't they? The Embraers, yeah.
Emirates is still starting down.
We're going to wait till 11 o'clock. That'd be a treat. Sounds like we're near like a racetrack or something with that commentary. And in the lead is the KLM falling behind. He's in the pits at the moment. Need a wheel swap. Lindsay with a 6 months of business class saying, hope you're all well. Loving the live stream as usual. Keep up the great work, guys.
Hey, cheers, Lindsay.
Thank you, Lindsay. Simon Potter signing up brand new VIP to Premium Economy. Thank you, Simon.
Hey.
And Sasha McCarthy, the legend, with a 21 months of business class saying, yes, got my 21-month membership. Loving it. Best channel ever. Love every show.
Cheers for the support, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sasha.
Sun's coming out, son.
Easy, son.
Don't know for how long.
Yeah, warm us up, please. I think it's about 24 days till we go away.
Right, okay.
Palma de Mallorca.
Palma.
Only for a few nights, but we are super excited. I think we're going to be flying out as well on the Wednesday show.
No.
I think it's like 5 p.m. on that Wednesday.
Get in, son.
So, I'm hyped.
Brilliant.
I'm hyped.
Single runway ops as well?
Yeah, should be, yeah. I always like watching my landings take off on like someone's stream. It'd be weird seeing it on my own channel.
Actually, Darren, when I last went to Antalya, Darren from Aviation, he was up here.
Oh yeah.
And he caught my departure.
Yeah, we watched that.
So weird, man.
Wasn't he having like issues with the network or something?
I believe so.
And
Yeah,
he
he's only like minor 10.
Oh, that reminds me. It was Simon Lowe who does the live streams here like you know, a lot, and it was back before he was like properly set up, and he was still having teething issues with the network. And we were departing, I think I was departing to Skiathos on a Jet 737, and he had a network problem as I was like taking off.
No.
So it was like, you see me taxiing out, stream cut out, and then it cut back in and I was gone. I was like, no!
Emirates is on the move, ladies and gents.
Yes.
Just a quick thanks to my fellow moderator, Owen Flemos, for his gifted membership.
Thank you, Owen. Appreciate it. I was Fairford.
Not too wet, I hope.
Yesterday definitely looked like the better day, but...
Yeah, today's supposed to be even better, actually.
Is it?
Weather-wise, yeah.
I need to see Planes TV.
I do sincerely hope I haven't jinxed anyone there. I hope it is actually genuinely good weather.
Yeah. But it looked good in the end, though.
Yeah. But like yesterday, at least, people could actually get some decent photography and stuff yesterday, because like the Friday was a total and utter washout, you know.
Yeah.
And I believe people was like leaving the camping, a lot of the camping zones, and just had enough. Like 5 hours, 5 hours of torrential rain when you're trying to camp is.
We had like the polar opposite experience at Cosford. It was
too hot, wasn't it?
Really, like 30 degrees Celsius, and just no respite, you know, from that. It was just
constant
sun, beating down on you.
No breeze.
It was really busy. Toilet queues are huge.
Yeah.
The queue for water was huge. We had like
that's what's put me off from a few of the air shows this year.
Yeah.
Especially like my experience. I'm not slagging Southport Air Show right. Last year it was that put me right.
Oh, the heat combined with
queuing up for
trying to get out
refreshments.
Well. Yeah.
Obviously you can take your own gear and whatnot, but it's pointless like putting like stalls on and stuff if no one can utilise them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of the stalls Cosford couldn't take card. I think it's because the signal wasn't good enough.
Right, okay.
So we kind of stuck, but we took a 2-litre bottle of spring water and that.
Seems to be enough?
No.
Never enough.
Yeah. So yeah, if you do go to an air show, bring lots of water, of course, because getting replenishments can be tricky, and bring waterproofing because it's the UK.
You never ever know. Set up in the sun, come back in torrential rain. Lining up on 23 right now, we've got an EasyJet with the Neo livery, and that's going to be heading up to Sharm el Sheikh, down in Egypt.
Oh, so it's like Jaws here, isn't it? Where you got the tail.
Yes.
Dun dun dun. You may have heard the Birdman in the background there. One of the ops vehicles did a bit of bird scaring. Sam's over at the RVP today as well. With the weather forecast, I don't think she fancied being over here in the pouring rain. I think it's nice to have the cafe there, the shelters.
All the amenities you need.
And I think with the forecast today, actually, it might be a bit quieter at the RVP. Certainly in June, it was always quite busy, wasn't it, because the weather was nice. Here goes the A380 Neo. Rolling down 23 right.
We'll get a bit of support in. Beastie Lucifer has been a member at business class for 15 months, enjoying the show with the cat Pendle. Morning Pendle. Have a good day. Have a good one, guys. Looks like autumn in full swing. It does it well.
Oh, I hope summer comes back.
And Nigel Roscoe with the $4.99 super chat. Morning, chaps. Great show, great views. Looking forward to the show next weekend. Well, there's no show next weekend, but obviously we've got our The airline is live stall.
We'll see Nigel at the task fair.
Don't forget to drop in at our stand SRS on the outside. Of course, Nigel, we'll see you there.
Yep, Stockport Radio Society, legends. And thank you, Beachley, as well, for the continued support. Hope you and the little one are enjoying the show. Oh, a bit wobbly. Oh, that's sync. There you go. Connected with the ground there. Yeah, thank you, Nigel, for that. We'll definitely pop into your stand on Saturday. Check it out, guys, the Stockport Radio Society.
They were in the immediate left, weren't they, last year?
Yeah, they were indoors, weren't they? But I think they go outside on the summer one.
Okay. Last one for the minute, Holly Dell. Has been a member of Premium Economy for 4 months. 4 months has gone so fast. Cheers. Thank you very much, Holly.
Awesome, thank you, Holly.
Then the Emirates will probably get out now. They've actually got a Ryanair. That's 8200 on the way in from Dublin. That's going to be the next arrival in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Yes. We're only 15 minutes away from runway 2 as well. It's going to get good. I just noticed Stockport Radio Society just started following us on Twitter as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Cheers, Nigel. I'll give you a follow back, of course. We'll do that now, actually, while this line's up. Before I forget. Oh, notifications we get these days.
And as Andy mentioned, the Emirates triple now lined up parallel with 23.
Hype. Turn your volume up for this, folks. It's going to sound good.
I think it might be a turn and burn.
It is. Great stuff. I felt.
Yeah, it was. Slightly derated as well.
Catching bits of the sun up there though.
It's nice to see the triple again actually.
Yeah, it's good to see the combo of that and the A380 on the same day.
Fantastic. Start banking right now, this Emirate, any minute now.
They usually follow the same path, don't they, the Emirates aircraft? You turn right here and then follow the departure out.
Definitely going behind that bow.
Yeah. Speaking of Stockport, actually, we were in Stockport yesterday.
Oh, really?
Doing more fish-related things. There's a big aquatic centre called Abyss, and it's really good actually. We've got some live plants for our brand new fish tank that we got. So we've rejigged the living room and we've got a fish tank in there now, underneath the TV, you know, so it's just like a nice view.
Oh, right, okay.
Because, if I'm honest, like, especially in the mornings, I don't like having TV on. I like sitting there with my breakfast, coffee, peace and quiet.
I'm not one to watch a lot of TV full stop.
Right. So it's nice just to sit there and wake up, you know, obviously, usually I go outside, but at the moment, not very ideal. getting your breakfast soaking wet. So I'll just sit there and watch the fish tank and kind of therapeutically wake up in that way. Because although this diet's helping out a lot with my energy levels, I'm still not a morning person. I don't think you could ever be a morning person if it's not.
If you're not a morning person, you're not a morning person.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Here's the Ryanair I mentioned earlier.
Awesome.
To touch down here at Manchester International.
Definitely seems like the percentage of Maxes in the fleet is going up.
Definitely going up.
Yeah,
it's like every other Ryanair airplane we see now is Max.
Yeah, it's great.
And, ladies and gents, don't go anywhere, because if this Hainan just gets stopped there, over a few minutes, we'll get to see the Hainan departing on 23 left.
Yes.
We just needed to get a bit of hold up. Big touchdown that, really, from what we've seen.
Not bad. The wind kind of let off a bit there, didn't it?
Brand new in March.
Ah! And there's the wind.
India Gulf, India.
You can see the wind, it's pretty prominent today. And like you said, we've got the Hainan going out.
Yeah, it's on the taxi now, Andy.
Yeah, I can just see the... It's pretty early. I feel like it's usually a bit later.
It might be on to actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Oh wow, over 2,000 watching already.
Wow.
Guys, everyone who's watching, stick around, because when Runway 2 opens in about 10 minutes time, it's going to be amazing. This show is going to go from a 6 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, good point. You are the same as me. Early rise at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Yesterday I think we were up at like 5:30.
Right.
6ish. Yeah, my body clock is just
oh, it's broken.
All over the place.
So a lot of people say like you should rise with the sunrise, but it rises so early. Like there was a point where it was like
the problem me and Heidi, I've not so much Heidi because nothing awake Heidi.
Right.
It's just one of them sleepers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like Sam's the same.
But like as soon as the first inkling of the sun is up.
Yeah.
Because we're in the loft and stuff like that. It just peels through the window. I'm like, oh yeah, it's daylight.
Yeah. I think what happens is as well,
and I think my body naturally tells me, like you just said, it's just it's daylight. Why am I not awake?
Yeah.
Awake? It's not dark. It's not night time.
What happens to me is like, no matter how late I go to bed, whether it's like 1 or 2 in the morning or whatever, as soon as it's light out, and then something minor happens to disturb me. Whether like this morning Dakota coughed,
and that was it
at like 6 a.m. and I was awake. I was like, oh,
that's it. Thanks Dakota. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, but I didn't want to do work because I wasn't feeling it. So I just kind of sat there and gormed out for an hour or two. Like it's on stand now.
Yeah, it's been
under the shark tail.
Should really know that as I'm up there most Sundays.
you're like the guy to ask.
Sometimes over there is so much going on,
Yeah.
On the Sunday morning, it really is so much going on at 8. Especially on like the 200 gates. Wow, just that beautiful there.
You could even do like an airliner's live guided tour of this place.
Actually.
Matt could show you around all the best places. I mean, you know all of them, don't you?
Know the majority, yeah.
You know what? I had an idea as well. Actually, I'll save it for later in the show, guys. Stick around for my idea because it's.
Yeah, you'll have to stick around.
You'll have to stick around. Left you on a cliffhanger there, haven't I? No context whatsoever. It's not guided tours though. Although that'd be kind of cool. Maybe someone should do that. Like like a walking tour of Manchester Airport. Like I'd do like a full day thing.
I did mention that. I mean, I think it was some bloke who mentioned that he'd done didn't he do the Heathrow parade?
Yeah.
It took him like 8-9 hours or something to do the full parade. And Manchester, you could do it, you know. And I think it'd be great, like you say, to show the different.
Who would pay for that, guys? Like a walking tour where you do like a full lap, which is obviously doing like a full day thing.
Yeah.
But imagine what you could do. You could incorporate so many things. So you could stop at breakfast at the RVP, let everyone park there, you know, discuss things, catch some like heavies coming in, and then you walk to like the car park area, get some apron shots, walk to like the airport pub, get some lunch, watch the planes from there. Then you could walk around the south side.
The airliner's life hike.
Like that would be such a good idea. I've never done it. I think I've done one walking tour in my life.
Was that the idea you were going to give us at the end of the show? That or
no, something else. But
okay.
Yeah, I'll try and remember that. But that idea is not as good. But it's definitely it needs a bit of weight.
Well, I like that idea. If there's enough people local, like you said, and there's a lot of VIPs who are actually local to the airport. So I think that's an idea that the company should be cashed.
Have you ever done a walking tour before in like a city like?
Yes.
Where was it?
I've done one of the first ones. I went to Barcelona, and that was just to make life easy, just to actually, because then I knew I was going to be going back to Barcelona a few times in my life. So I thought, cough it up, just go for it. Just go on this one walking tour, and when you're next here, at least you'll have an idea of where the majority of the landmarks you want to see are, and you can plan things better if people know, like, you know, people who are there and they know what's what, you know.
Ground-built aviation tours, because we got talking, because I think it was some bloke who travels a lot who mentioned Niels did a really good tour in Amsterdam, and he could actually offer that as like a service, like people would pay for that, like because Amsterdam, it's like when we went the first time back in 2021, it was like you don't really know where to go, do you? You know, the default place is like Polderbarn, but if someone was there to show you and go,
it's like I said to you the other day, if it wasn't for like if you're restricted to where you can go actually at Schiphol, if you're restricted to where you can go and you're only on Polderbarn, you don't even know that half of that stuff is actually there. You know what I mean? And it's not, you say it's only within miles of the airport, it's not like it's miles away and stuff like that.
I think we did a walking, no, I know what it was, we did a walking tour in Prague, but it wasn't a walking tour.
Alright.
It was a pub crawl where you pay.
That's like my kind of walking tour.
But it was good because I remember the first bar you go to, because you paid this like entry fee for the walking tour, whatever it is, pub crawl. All the bars are free entry there, but also like the first one had free drinks. You could just drink as much as you wanted. They even had like absinthe and all sorts. So that got you a bit wavy. And then the subsequent bars, it took you to all like the biggest bars and clubs and live music venues over the space of like 6 hours. And it was great. And you kind of socialise with the other people that were there, you know, so it has its perks outside of just getting drunk. We ended up hanging out with like some Austrian gang of lads, you know, and it was good fun. Aer Lingus, regional UK, touching down. This will be in from Belfast, surely.
A little bit, tiny bit of support to catch up on Andy. We didn't read Joanna's though, don't we?
No.
Joanna Smith, member at 17 months. She can't wait for the tax fair on Saturday. Got all the money saved. Gonna be like a kid in a sweet shop at the stand again. Tom and Anne, thank you very, very, very much, Tom and Anne, gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Tom and Anne.
Tom and Anne, thank you so much.
Sean Coggan has just signed up at Kingdom Economy as well. Thank you very much, Sean. Cheers for the support, everyone.
Cheers. Thank you, Joanna, for the continued support. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Get there before Joanna, everyone, because there won't be much left after Joanna.
Got to ransack the stand. Yeah, we've obviously not got as many hoodies this time, but I mean, how the weather's been. I was even saying to Sam this morning, like, I need more hoodies because I've undergrown the existing ones.
Oh yeah, Plemos. And the reveal, next Saturday, the reveal of Project.
Project Net will be revealed, yes, we're hyped for that. Oh, it's getting windy now. Hold focus.
Lufthansa A321 battling this wind.
She seems alright up there. I think the wind hasn't quite reached them yet. It's like I'm stood next to like an industrial fan. There you go, she's starting to get twitchy now.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes over.
Yes. So the next departure should be over it.
I thought so, yeah. No reason why not. And 321 deals with this weather.
She's done a good job. Yeah, I think it's the engine.
Yeah.
The engine power, isn't it? You look at the Maxes as well, and they do a good job. I think the Neos do a better job than the CEOs as well.
Okay, yeah.
Especially the CEOs with the Sharkwoods as well. And I think the A319 is definitely the preferred of the 19 or 20, because you've got that higher power to weight ratio. As Matt mentioned, it's a Lufthansa A321.
Old scheme. I do think the new livery looks so much better on the 321s.
Yeah, they do.
For some reason.
Especially the Neos.
Who's that?
Who is it?
Who's that there?
Just about standing up in the wind.
Morning, Mark Murray.
Hello, Mark. You okay? Hope you're enjoying this slightly different perspective of the Super Sunday show.
Slightly stripped back.
Obviously, usually we have like multiple perspectives anyway.
Yeah.
Not only our beautiful faces, but Matt's usually up on the car park. And I guess depending on how today goes, we might endeavour for more south side. Dual cams. Let's see. We'll see how you guys like it too.
It makes you think though, like, because obviously that first hour, if I was to come over here on the odd couple of Sundays, you won't get a great deal of action from me from the first hour.
Yeah.
With the obviously the runway times and whatnot. So.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's like makes for epic views when they are on
this runway.
Yeah, dual runway off.
The closest one to us, which I'd say is about what would you say, Andy? 200 metres from touching distance from here.
Yeah, maybe.
You'll soon find out, ladies and gentlemen, on the next departure.
And the wind is at the tail of this Lufthansa at the moment, taxiing into Terminal 2, I think. Could be 1, but I think it's 2. I know Etihad have moved to Terminal 1 these days as well, which I thought would be a bad deal for the airline, because Terminal 1 is not as good as Terminal 2. And I think the wait times can be a lot longer too, and security and overall customer experience, but they're a lot closer to the runway, so timing wise and saving fuel and stuff is going to be a lot easier as well. So swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Oh, Sue says there's an Emirates triple there. She's wearing the show back at the beginning when Andy was talking about it, and she's been on the business class of that beautiful 777. What was that like for you, mate? Sue, what was that like? I bet it was a great experience in business class.
I've still never been in a business class flight. Maybe one day, guys. I'm definitely not making much money, but I'd love to.
That would be some experience.
Yeah, I've often contemplated it from a business point of view, because like some way to make the money back.
Yeah.
But someone like Noel Phillips is already doing that really well, and
yeah.
you know, I don't think I'd ever be able to compare. But
there's a few doing it now, Andy, on that side of things.
I see Melissa in the chat asking about, is there a 747 this week? I think there is on Wednesday, I believe.
On the 18th, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll definitely be here to catch that, but might go live for it too.
And Gillian Clough, long-term supporter Jill. Always at the fairs and everything.
Yeah, legend.
It's her birthday today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jill. All the very best from all the team at Airliners Live.
Happy birthday.
So she's going to celebrate by gifting 2 memberships. She's not giving her age away, by the way.
Well,
she's officially a pensioner. That's all she's saying. That's all she's saying on the map. She's officially a pensioner. Don't say it. Don't do it.
No.
Happy birthday, Jill.
Yeah, I love Jill. She's great. I'm hyped to see her on Saturday. Yeah. Is Gordon going to be there as well? And let's get some happy birthdays in the chat.
Let's see those celebration emotes for Jill in the chat, ladies and gents. Thank you.
Mrs. Clough. I don't think Henry's got the hang of her name yet.
Or surname?
Yeah. But yeah, we haven't had many big, exciting visitors to Manchester Airport for a while, have we?
No, we haven't.
Other than that, like Lufthansa...
The 340.
340.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had anything like out of character from Manchester.
Yeah. It's sad, because I remember in like 2020 when we had a fair few military visitors, we had that Herc actually not too long ago.
Yeah.
Canadian Herc.
Which you caught here on...
05 right, in the port. It was
absolutely
awful rain.
Trucking it down there.
It was. And
you did actually do pretty well to get that quality of footage.
It was that kind of rain though, that's like, it's not biblically heavy. It was really fine. Yeah. And it just destroyed the visibility. Like, I couldn't even see the touchdown. At one point I was like, oh no, we're in a really dark plane, it's going to look awful. But it kind of opened up a little bit for us when that came in, but it was pretty tragic. I got drenched. Everything got drenched.
Nadia Hassan, morning all. Has anyone travelled with Pegasus before? She's flying on the A321 in October. So if anyone can enlighten Nadia as to what that experience is like, that'd be great.
Yeah, I know Henry's flown on them, and he said they were good. I think they are a bit of a low coster, but I don't think they're like Ryanair low cost. I think they're comparable to like EasyJet, I think. But I've never flown on them.
Tana asking when the 340 was. I think that was around maybe around 2 months.
Yeah, I can't remember.
2 months back maybe.
Yeah, it's on our YouTube though, guys, so the date on that would be accurate. I even made it into I think a pre-recorded video, I can't remember. But certainly a live stream.
Great to see that. Yeah. Medical diversion, I believe.
It was, so a bit unfortunate, but it was going to the States, I think Chicago. This is going to do typical Manchester Airport, where it's going to get really busy and non-stop soon. So stick around.
And Gillian has just gifted her the first of 2 memberships.
Hey,
and that went to Stephen Burst.
Legend. Stick around then.
And she's just gifted a second one as well.
Hey, thank you, Jill. There you go. I was going to say stick around because she might give another one, but there it is.
And that went, great name this, went to Lenny Dance. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Dance Lenny Dance.
Dance Lenny.
Enjoy those customer modes.
Yeah. I just thought as well, I know the Radio Society will do this really well, but I wonder if we could take our little scanner that we have from the Radio Society and put it on our table as well. Feel free, by the way, guys, if you're still in the chat, Radio Society, if you've got any like flyers or anything that we could put on our stand as well.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah.
And maybe we could have like the radio that you guys got us there as well with said flyers. Maybe we'd be down for that. Got a Ryanair on approach. Hello, hello.
Morning, Matt Sykes. Morning, mate.
Hello. Oh, a bit wobbly. Yeah. Just looking twitchy. I actually thought she was going to go around then.
Big 73 from Budapest, getting tested in these Manchester conditions.
Actually not too bad in the end.
Making the touchdown look pretty easy actually.
Yeah.
Considering the
it all made sense at the end there. Ryanair 737-800, as Matt said, from Budapest.
Oh, here we go. So, here we go. Erlingus A330.
Yes.
Is pushing back for the Orlando flight. And about to push, I think. We've got the Manchester to Montego Bay two-way flight on a 787-83 So, first couple of heavies pinging up or pushing back, isn't it? So, stick around. Dual runway ops.
That was worth the wait. I see a tap on the way out too.
Yeah.
On our way back to Lisbon.
This could be the
March Launch podcast. Hello to you guys. Are you still coming to the task fair?
That'd be great to see you, always great.
I think I vaguely remember Tom saying that he was going to be there.
Excellent. Melissa. Mel, 18 months at premium economy.
Hey.
18 months of me, you lucky lot, she says.
A whole year and a half? Wow.
Get in there, Mel.
Wow, I didn't think it was that long. That's
Andy
crazy.
Hitchin has been a member for 2 months at business class. Happy birthday, Gillian. It's my birthday too. Keep up the good work with the stream, guys, and cannot wait for TAS next week. Hey, Andy, happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday. Another birthday.
James Isherwood has been a member at premium economy for 1 month. Happy to be a member. Great show. Welcome, James. Cheers for your support, mate.
Tell you what, a lot of birthdays in July, isn't
July's
it?
the best.
You got your birthday the other day, which
July's the best month.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. The legends are born in July.
Fez's birthday as well.
Yeah, Fez is coming up, and it's the 20.
On the task fair.
On the task fair.
22nd is John Fez's birthday.
Dangerous.
Yeah. So guys, if you are at the task fair, wish Fez a happy birthday. Feel free to get him a little something, I guess. I'm sure he'll be treated.
I've got visions of Fez of me just inundated.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jill's birthday as well.
Yeah.
Mine's in August. August seems to be one of the rarer ones I find. I don't know many people who are born in August.
I got my anniversary, my wedding anniversary in August.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's usually a good month for weather. Not like this.
Just get the brownie points in there, you know, remembering anniversary and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like this tap is going to cross over runway 1, 23 right. And he's going to be heading over for the first departure of dual runway ops from 23 left here.
Do any of your family or friends watch the stream, Matt?
My youngest is actually watching now.
Hey!
He's nicked Heidi's phone and he's decided I'm watching the show on Mum's phone. I'm going to batter her battery and watch the show on there.
Enjoy, dude.
Morning, Sam.
More educational than playing video games.
Yeah, that's it.
I know my dad likes to tune in every now and then. He says there's a couple in his work who watch every Sunday. Maybe they're watching now.
Yeah, okay.
But there's no like relation. It's not like my dad recommended. It was just like coincidence that
They just actually started watching the show off.
They just found it online and then found out my dad is my dad.
That's fantastic. So yeah, I can just see the 2A Dreamliner tail as well has been pushed back. So the 2A78 is going to be starting its taxi as well very soon.
Yes.
A Logan Air ATR. which I'm sure you can probably hear in the background there. That's going to be on the taxi out.
Hear that? Yeah, I can hear the Dreamliner as well. Quite a distinct taxi sound from the 787.
Joanna's in August as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I think us August babies, especially, are definitely more acclimatized to the heat rather than the cold. Although Matt, you seem to be able to do anything.
Yeah. I'm Rachel Rayford. Good morning all, just popping in to say hello. We're friends with Captain Marks, and she's stuck, unfortunately though, Rachel, she's stuck inside with COVID.
Ah, Rachel. That's not fun.
Yeah, we'll see Rachel.
Captain Mark's great though, like, everyone loves him.
Yeah. And of course he'll be there next week at TAS, alongside the Dutch legend that is Niels. He'll be there as well, to answer all your questions, have a chat, have a bit of banter with everyone.
Yeah, so Mark's going to be there a little bit later though. I think he's not going to get there till like midday.
Okay, alright.
So for those just there in the morning or whatever, might
if you're there, just restrict it strictly to see Mark and not any of us or anything. And he's not there till later.
Get his autograph.
This is what Southside is all about.
Yeah, we've also got the ATR as well on the move. Which will be first?
Ryanair about to touch down in the back of the shop.
Oh yeah, let's catch that as well. Ryanair 737-800. Really did.
So this ATR is just lining up.
Yep.
This is the Isle of Man flight.
Yeah, I think the Air Portugal will be after.
That's going to be followed out by a London.
Oh, I love this view. Here she goes. Yeah, Portugal's actually taken quite a late intersection there.
He's about to turn on here now. And the Scandinavian service, which we saw at the very start of the street, turned round already, and that's quite out of
That was quick. Sometimes the EasyJets use this entrance, don't they? Because they can hold for a little bit longer there.
Wait for their orders to depart there. Commonly, EasyJets, as Andy says, commonly just
You guys hear that? Must be a bit of wildlife about today.
Portugal's going to wait there.
Lufthansa A320 lining up. Looks like she'll be next.
Alison Tidy's got a gold tail today. Gold tail high for premium economy, and she's made it to 24 months. Thank you very much for your long-term support, Alison.
Yeah, congratulations, and that is epic. 2 whole years.
And 1 month away from hitting her gold tail. 1 month. Legend, mega mod, super mod, Laurie M. 23 months.
She already had 23 months.
23 months. Come on, everyone. How are y'all on this Super Sunday? We're great, thank you, Laurie. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Thanks for all your help with the channel.
Yeah, thank you, Laurie. I appreciate it. I'm hyped to see you in September. Well, that's not far away at all. Less than 2 months. I think
you've got plenty of plans from Laurie?
Well, Laurie's got some plans for that. So yeah, obviously we've got lots of plans for the trip. Going over to Dallas. Singapore Airlines to Houston. Oh, so excited. Crazy how that was actually the cheapest way to get there as well.
Honest.
Like so lucky with that. Here we go, Lufty. Spool up.
Lufty flight 2501 heading back over to Munich.
Super hyped for that. I was kind of hoping to use the summer to climatise to the warm weather, but me and Matt have got our coats on today. No. Need to get a sauna or something, don't I? Wrap myself up with loads of layers of duvet and all sorts.
Just got a visual taxiing out of the Erlings.
Fab. That is fab. Yeah, there she is. Just behind the fire station there. And the TUI actually.
Yeah, TUI's on the move as well. We're back in shot there, ladies and gentlemen.
Air Portugal lining up. Here we go. What a view that is. So lucky here at Manchester Airport for this to be the norm.
We really are. And speaking of Singapore A380 numbers, Singapore service is just cleaned up as well, ready to get pushed back on the Pier T2.
Hi. That refuel stop at Manchester Airport. Is it going back to Singapore, is it, I guess?
It's heading back out to Singapore.
Yeah. It's good to Houston. Let's tap Air Portugal heading back to Lisbon. Great viewer numbers in the chat as well, folks, so feel free to hit that like button. It helps us out massively here on the channel, as well as get involved in the chat. Say using a lot of runway, but technically not, because she entered pretty far in. Yes, Airbus wide body on a taxi and a Boeing wide body too. The A330-300, which is the bigger of the two classic A330s. Also got the Neos as well, the A330-900 and 800 series.
Yep. We've also got Sierra about to touch down. Logan Air. Oh, it's the Bra. Bra's about to touch down from Aberdeen.
The Flying Bra.
Flight time of 1 hour 7 minutes from Scotland.
Just shows the demand for Logan Air. They have to lease aircraft, and I assume maybe they might even have aircraft on tech that require this lease, but possibly just they need more capacity in their fleet. Logan are very successful, profitable UK-based airline, the national airline of Scotland. But this Bra or Brathens is a Swedish charter airline or national airline. I can't remember what they do, but they fly the ATRs over in Sweden under this livery. Obviously with a Swedish reg as well.
Lots happening on the ground now, ladies and gents. Lots of departures just pinging up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see 8. 8 departures just pinging up on the ground now. We're already on the move, of course. Got the BA shuttle service down to London Heathrow, as Andy mentioned, and has got in shot for us there. The Aer Lingus 330 Orlando service. SAS as well, SAS Neo, TUI Dreamliner, KLM Embraer, all that.
Seen a message from Joanna saying, I've never been south side, I really need to go. Yes, you do. Free to access, you know, free to park up. If you're ever here at the RVP, maybe just nip over for half an hour. Especially if they're on dual runway ops, that's when you really want to be here.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's great. You can literally get like quality photos and videos on your phone, you're that close. Walking tour, maybe?
Walking tour.
It's starting to rain as well, so if it gets too heavy I'll put the waterproofing on, which I'll see. Oh, that sound, I can hear the sound of the Aer Lingus CF6 engines.
273 rolling behind there, just dropped in from Reeves.
Awesome to see. UK based subsidiary of Aer Lingus, actually based here at Manchester. The rain is picking up, so I may need to waterproof up after this Aer Lingus takes off. Hopefully in time to catch the TUI wide body. Here we go. One detail I forgot to mention was how loud that aircraft is.
Ground shaking.
Yeah, that was a proper bass rumble to that.
BA shuttle service making its way back down to London Heathrow is about to line up.
Amazing. Lovely flight this to fly down to London from Manchester. Need to get back on it. Although I think the weather this weekend's been pretty stinky down in London. I think yesterday it was pretty wild. Alright, okay, I'll have a look. Because the internet's gone a bit stinky. Nosy actually. why. There you go. That might be better soon, hopefully. Okay, that might be alright. Let me know, mods. We any good? We any good? Yeah, that's probably what it is. I use a lot of runway. Use loads. seems alright now. We'll let it play. We'll see if it can recover itself. Nice. Oh wow, that's beautiful. And the light as well.
Lights on the road.
I think I've jigged it in a way that might be better. My chat's going slow now, but I think the internet in the local area across all networks has just dropped. So
just catch on a bit of support while we've got the chance. Katie Rowley has been a member at 17 months at Premium Economy. Thank you very much, Katie. Wayne Picton, also a member at 17 months, but a business class. Twitter yesterday on new destinations for Jet 2. Hope they branch out to new destinations like Cape Verde as far as Goa, be great for Liverpool. Yep. We'll let this Ryanair depart and then I'll catch up.
Cheers, Matt. Thank you all. Nice and busy here at Manchester Airport now.
It is.
Super Sunday is being
starting to live up to its name.
Yeah. And guys, you've seen as well Singapore Airlines A380 on the way out. This is going to sound nuts.
Paula Lucatelli has just signed up to Premium Economy, and Beverly Dobson has just got a red tail. Loving the views from a different perspective. Thank you very much to Beverly. Thank you for your long-term support. Really.
Some people think the red tail is the best of them all. I mean, gold tail is superior, but yeah. I mean the red tail does look pretty smart. Look at this view. EasyJet lined up.
Welcome in, Michael B. First time you've been able to catch the Sunday stream. He's been in work for the past week.
Welcome, Michael. Good to have you with us. Saw was loud there. Annoyingly, we need to do a battery swap as well, so we'll do that soon. We have got the Singapore Airlines A380. We'll actually we'll catch this first.
Come on, give us a raw.
Yeah, she can do it. Keep us waiting. It'll be worth it.
Stay there all day. Can't beat a 350 from getting it.
Yeah, that's so good. Singapore livery looks great on the Airbus wide body.
Not quite on a par with the Virgin.
Yeah, I agree.
Almost.
using them powerful Rolls-Royce engines to get out of Manchester. That's awesome. What a view and what a sound as well. They sound extra nasty, them engines.
Got a distinct sound.
Yeah, they do. So we had the Kuwait A380 Neo touchdown amidst all of that as well.
Yeah. Also the Turkish A321s coming up as well. Although the Turkish, they do tend to ping up and turn the transponder on and don't tend to do a lot.
Yeah, they do. Paul Tatlow with a 1 month of business class saying, "Hi Ellen is live, I hope you catch my departure to Kos on Wednesday at 6:20 p.m. on a 276. Yeah, that sounds great. Well, I hope you have a great flight and a holiday.
276, eh?
Yeah, great aircraft to be on as well.
Very lucky. Very lucky, I think, if you go on a 276.
And also Paul Gardner with a 25 months of premium economy saying, thanks Andy and Matt, great coverage today.
Well, thank you, Paul.
Cheers. Hope you're enjoying it. Network issues aside, which is, as you know, standard for Manchester.
Are you going to do a battery countdown?
Yeah, we'll ride this one out.
No. We want to know if you're actually going to do a countdown from 10.
Yeah, I think, should we do a countdown on the battery when we do change it? Which will be in the next couple of minutes. Next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, something on approach, let's catch that. Oh yeah, and an aircraft turning in as well. Wow. Right, we might catch this touchdown then, and whatever that is turning on to approach, final approach, we'll do after the battery swap. This looks like the Air Transat, I think. Is it an A330? Not sure what variant it is from here. I think they often fly the 200 series though. The rain is falling again, but again it's not a massive worry just yet. Just keep an eye on it. Good luck. It's the Air Transat using the A330 today.
Capacity, right?
Yeah. Right, folks, I'm going to do a quick battery swap. What did the chat say about the countdown?
Do it. Let's do it.
Do it. Oh, what are we doing it from? 10. Okay, well, let me prep the battery first, and then we'll catch. What's the next arrival? I think it's Virgin to me, but could be wrong. Right, guys, hang on. Right, battery is prepped, ready to change.
Stand by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Why does the tripod keep doing this? There you go. Stay. What's next? Got an airplane coming in next. Also the A350, I think it's the Virgin A350 1000. Amazing. I thought I could see a bit of Virgin red in the sky there. Yeah, it definitely is. Amazing. Good timing. Virgin Atlantic A350 1000. Soul Rebel on the name there, GV Bob. Very elegant aircraft. Super. Tony P gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships as well. Cheers, Tony. Absolute legend. I really appreciate that. You guys are really enjoying the show today. I think a little bit of variety here and there goes a long way here on the channel. What do you guys think? Or do you think we should just stick to the RVP? Which, you know, both I love. Both get me excited. Turkish Airlines on the taxi out too. But look at the Virgin just in the sun at the moment. People at the RVP getting absolutely treated to stunning views of this beautiful plane. British flag carrier, Virgin Atlantic, operating the A350 1000, Airbus Super Airliner. It's usually where we're loving life. See the aircraft taxi past. Airplane just touching down now as well. Looks to be an EasyJet. Yeah, really do appreciate the support on the show so far today. Remember guys, hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube, that really helps us out a lot. A nice free way to support the channel and community. Just got a quick look at the chat. I don't have the tablet with me today because rain is not fun. Turkish now lining up. Today 321. They're classic engines as well. These sound pretty nice. On the takeoff roll. runway. First of which is an Aer Lingus ATR. And the other is a Ryanair. Flying Peacock's just saying that we've hit 1,000 likes. Thank you. Oh, soon we'll hit 1,000 likes. Yeah, as Loopy says, we're only 66 away. And we have like 2,000 watching. So yeah, guys, let's hit 1,000, shall we? I'm sure that's easily possible. There's at least a few of you who haven't already, and it is massively appreciated if you do. Ryanair Max might actually be first to take off. Flying up. Aer Lingus Regional should be heading back to home base in Belfast City Airport.
Spam those prop remotes.
Yes. Let's get some glory props, shall we? There they are. So good. It's loud, isn't it, going overhead? What could it be?
Wish I had 5G over here.
Stevie B with a 19 months of premium economy.
Cheers, Stevie.
The Garage MC. Saying hi, folks. Great show, guys and gals. Cheers, Stevie. Appreciate it.
That sounds like an A400.
Yeah. Terry's saying it's a Herc.
What a Herc.
Yeah. Loud, isn't it?
Wow. It sounded good.
I can see another TUI wide body on the way out too. It's a Dreamliner. And it's going to be nice if we catch the Hainan going out as well. We have a Virgin Atlantic A330 heading out to Atlanta, picking up on Terminal 2 at the moment. And just an A380 update as well. It's about 34 minutes away at the moment. So we'll catch that. Seems to be running pretty late today, actually. Quite often it comes in at about the same time as the Virgin A350.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the exact scheduled arrival time is, but it's usually about midday. Maybe a bit before, isn't it? Usually. And it goes out at about anywhere between 2 and 3 normally. Here we go, Ryanair 737 lined up, ready to go. Runway 23 left. Awesome stuff. Hyped for another TUI Dreamliner to depart. There she is. Look at that. Yeah.
Totally dropped out.
You could join my hotspot if you want. I've got that again. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, go on the hotspot. Go on Wi-Fi. I'll show you the bits. Here we go. The TUI is now lining up 2-3 left. Let's get a nice close zoom in on the 787. India Charlie on the registration. Dream Maker. Remember guys, we're streaming in 4K as well, so you can up the quality all the way up to 2160 4K. Which is, if you've got a 4K device, looks so good.
Lee Davies got his 4K monitor yesterday, I believe.
Yo, that's epic. You know what to do, Lee?
You know what to do.
Yeah, the wing flex is alive as well. Yeah. Composite wing design. Flexing loads. Bit of plane touching down as well. We actually yesterday, speaking of TVs, so obviously I used to have that little 32-inch 1080p display.
Yep.
Well, that's now in the bedroom, and for a good few months we've had it's just been at the end of the bed on like a stand, and it's taken up so much space.
Like, found a new place for it though.
We went to Argos, and pretty cheap actually, for like 20 quid. They had a wall bracket, just 20 quid.
Wow.
So I got that up, and man, the space that's cleared up is a lot more than you'd think. You know, like you can walk around at the end of the bed now. We're going to put some maybe drawers there.
Which make you not want to get out of bed even more.
That's it. Well, I put it super high as well, and deliberately, because when you lie back, you're kind of looking up. You know, like you don't have to like tilt your neck so much. And last night we just kind of, I've never done this before, but just had like Netflix on in bed. Like I've never done that before. I'm always like a go to bed and peace and quiet, no technology.
I'll just slob out now.
Yeah, maybe it's a dangerous thing to do.
It'll be very, very dangerous.
That's it. I was watching LA Flights as well before that, of course. No 4K sadly, but yeah, it's good. The only thing I would want though is, like, I know it's
Oh, that's difficult. That's
I know, yeah. The only thing I would like, and you know, I'm not going to buy this. I don't have the money for this, of course. But for the bedroom, I think, yeah, try again. I think an OLED display would be better. Now, yeah, that's pretty frivolous, but hear me out. The one I've got at the moment has like a backlight to it, so it's dead bright. And if you turn the brightness down, it doesn't actually make the display darker. It just makes the picture not working. That should be it. It doesn't make the brightness darker. It makes just like the picture less visible, you know. So yeah, it's a bit something maybe I could have if I win the lottery. I think an OLED display is a good few hundred quid these days, isn't it? Like good 500 quid maybe. But for now it works. Because for me, like looking at a bright screen late at night, it wakes me up. Like,
absolutely.
And obviously it's going to, right? Like
counter-effective, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I need to fix that. Did you enjoy it? What is that about? That's so weird. I don't get it. Let me have a look. Does anyone in the chat have a TV in their bedroom? I always thought it was a bit antisocial to do as well, but
I do.
But
Heidi does mention it once or twice. Should we get a telly in the loft? And I'm just thinking, you've got a telly downstairs.
Yeah.
You've got a big 56-inch telly downstairs.
Oh, it's that.
So you've got a big 56-inch telly down the stairs, and you want another big telly upstairs. It's just dangerous to me.
Right, sorry guys, I was just a bit distracted there, but Flight Architect saying that, is that a what's that plane at Signature? Yeah, it's a Embraer Lineage.
I think it's under the
Air Hamburg.
Yeah.
Visitors for today. This actually flew in on the live stream.
Air Hamburg predominantly just have like Cessnas and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I've seen a lot of. I'm sure it is the Citations they usually fly. I think. I'm not very clued up on fleets of charter airlines.
Neither am I speak to Plemos actually a few weeks back, and Plemos refuses to take pictures of like executive aircraft and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he's worried if he starts collecting them, he's going to have to log them all and stuff like that.
Dangerous game.
Yeah, but. And Sam will know all too well, it takes up a bit of your time as well, logging, and especially when they change registrations and stuff like that. So.
Got a Lufthansa with the classic engines. A321. This came in earlier in the show actually as well. Good to see her going back out.
Are you caught up with support, Andy? Yeah.
No, actually, no. Have you?
So we're up to Tony P, I believe.
Red Stevie, so it's just that last one.
Elliot, who's been a member at business class for 8 months. Amazing show as always, lads. misses the south side action, even if the signal isn't great. It is pretty thingy though. I do believe that the signal, they do have signal issues over here with like the situation with the masts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And whether those have been repaired or not, I don't know.
Masts can't even get a radar open at the moment, can you? Appreciate it, Elliot, though. Thank you for the continued support.
Really.
I think this Ryanair will be first to take off, the 737-800.
It is. It's Ryanair off to Milan, followed by the Lufthansa A321, which we caught earlier in the show, and that's on its way back to Frankfurt for the return leg.
Nice.
Virgin A330 on the taxi out, Atlanta.
Yes.
Next heavy. And the Hainan's pinging up, but pretty sure it's 12:15 scheduled departure on the Hainan, so could be pushing back any moment now.
This is going to sound great.
Yeah. Good morning, JJ.
Hello. Welcome to Southside here on your Super Sunday show.
Oh, they get to it. All the A380 lands on 23 left, so do we. If that happened. Wow.
That's only ever happened probably a handful of times in the history of the universe. I know Eric caught it, didn't he, once?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, a good few months back, but yeah, catching it.
That was, wow, mouth-wateringly good. He also caught the Qatar triple as well. I mean, you can't catch it on runway 2, it's just when they use 05s, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's just about to touch down as well.
Oh, right.
That's PC-12 NGX. In from Ibiza. New this year, new in January this. But we'll wait for this Lufty to spool up.
Yeah, looks like she's just creeping forwards.
Yep.
Here we go. But I also figured as well, since Sam may be moving in soon, Sam and Dakota, I kind of wanted also like a separate room, you know, because we're going to have the living room, which is also like the dining room.
See, Dak's got her own room anyway, hasn't she, at the minute?
She has, but it's only small.
Yeah.
I mean, she spent... The problem with Dakota is right, me and Sam are both introvert.
Yeah.
We'll spend time alone, we'll spend time doing work, we'll spend time just potatoing out on the sofa.
Procrastinating.
Whereas Dakota doesn't do that. She's either, when she's awake, she wants to be social. She might spend like an hour a day just playing with her toys and drawing, but she wants to be social. She wants to be, you know, out with you, going for walks, going in the garden, doing things that are physical, you know, in the garden, like just getting their hands mucky.
Yeah.
But it's
this is what kids should be doing.
Yeah, so I think it's important to have, like, as parents, like, a space between you, because if you're just going to be like that all the time, it's going to knacker you out as parents. You come home from a long day work, you want to just potato out. So I think to have a TV in the bedroom, so you can isolate yourself for a little bit, recharge social battery, get your energy levels back up, because I don't think, like, as an introvert you'll ever be extrovert.
No, I don't.
But you could definitely, improve that.
You mix it up, can't you?
Yeah. So we're going to get, like, a desk in the bedroom as well, so we can have, like, like a laptop on there as well. We've actually sorted that already. The TV in there. It's be like a nice little space rather than just being a bed.
Yeah, of course.
And a wardrobe.
Maybe a bit more purposeful.
Yeah. Yes, the first. Well, not the first 330, but the first Virgin to depart to be left.
It's going to sound brilliant.
Yeah, hyped. Bananas. Bonkers.
That sounds incredible. Jet 2, 737, just lining up now for a flight to Verona.
Oh, nice.
Another Virgin 330 is just pushed back for Orlando. TUI Dreamliner 7879 was just pushed back as well, so another 2 heavy departures.
Wow. Paul saying try preschool. Yeah, she starts in September.
I think that's so important.
Yeah.
Really important to a child's like development and like strictly nursery and stuff like child going to somewhere with childcare just brings them totally out of the shell and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's a proper preschool as well, like proper classroom style environment.
Oh right, okay.
Lots to do and lots to, quite strict as well. Like.
Yeah. The linear.
Oh yeah.
The edges. It's going. Leaving signature there.
Yeah, it looks like it's on the toe at the moment.
I wonder if they're just going to position it somewhere.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it.
I'm not entirely sure what it's actually in for. If anyone's got the info in the chat, that would be fantastic. That'd be great to know why it's here at Manchester. And as Andy said, I think you're correct, Andy. Last Wednesday, prior to the show start, when it might come in.
Yeah.
It's 273. Get the quarter. You'd love to have a dog or a cat, wouldn't you?
Exactly, yeah. I love dogs. I'm not a dog person. I would have a dog.
See, I thought when Pezza was dog sitting the other week, I thought that had converted him. Fez are going to be at the dog pound, isn't it?
I would, yeah. I'm definitely not a dog person. I would like a dog, but I think I prefer a cat. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But we have got plans.
Just easier cats. Though.
Yeah, it's not the fish. Something a bit more animal like. We've got something with legs, shall we say?
Something that does stuff.
Yeah. We've got in the plans in the next few weeks. Has Sam told you about that?
No.
Have I told you?
No.
I'll tell you after the stream.
Okay.
But I want it to be a secret for the stream, and I probably will do some kind of updates on at least Twitter and on my personal socials as well, because we've got some kind of animals planned for our house that I think the Dakota will love.
Interesting.
Animals being a big plural, yeah. And it actually makes sense for me as well. There's a reason for it. There's a logical reason.
It's logic behind it.
Yeah. Method to the madness.
Turkish A321.
There's a second classic A321 they've sent today.
10-year-old aircraft. Flew in from Istanbul. Flight time of 3 hours 52 minutes.
I'd love to know the percentage of what Turkish routes constitutes to the flights here at Manchester. It must be a decent percent, mustn't it?
It's at least one. It's above the 10, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe
It's
somebody.
got to be on it. And of course, with the likes of Sun Express increasing next year as well.
Yeah. I know Dublin's pretty popular as well.
I always say it all the time, but the amount it's just the amount of carriers that we have from Manchester which go to Turkey.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whereas Dublin's like what, 2?
Yeah.
Aer Lingus and
Turkish.
Ryanair.
Is it Ryanair?
Yeah.
Turkish not flying to them.
Turkish. What? Oh, you mean
Actual Turkish carrier?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I thought you meant from Manchester then. It wouldn't surprise me these days with how big they are in Manchester. There goes a TUI Dreamliner.
And of course the newest video I think on the Airliners Live Lounge.
Yep.
I think the newest video at the minute is the questions surrounding the global A380 purchases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
latest video that Martin's actually presented.
Yeah, good video as well. Will global airlines succeed over on Airliners Lounge?
Yeah. I'm very sceptical.
Rightly so. I've seen something crazy.
And that's not just strictly because it's very seldom when we get a new start for Manchester and stuff like that, or in general actually, in the airline industry at the minute. But like, it's just high load. For me, it's just a high load factor. I mean, many of the airlines you'll hear of today, they'll start off small. Maybe with CRJs or 73s, or unless of course you're doing a long haul operation. But to start off with a load factor of 4 A380s as a start-up airline is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We shall see.
And to say they're going to offer a more premium, like opportunity than all the other carriers, Emirates, Qatar, stuff like that. I don't know about that.
Yeah. And like we said,
to follow in it, Andy.
Like we said in the video, there's already airlines doing good, prestigious, classes
and
of
offering you packages which maybe other airlines can't. You know.
We'll see. I mean, I it's a good story nonetheless.
It is. It's brilliant.
They've actually bought an A380 and they've got three more secured.
Yeah, correct.
So I mean,
that's why the only reason I'm a bit sceptical.
Yeah.
Starting off big.
It's
to
brave,
stay big is very, very brave. Yeah. It is. And I recall like who's going to be the main chairman of the global, I think
James Asquith.
Yeah, James Asquith. I did hear him mention it. They could maybe survive on 64, 65% capacity.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well,
They certainly, them guys certainly know more than I do. So
I think with like, I remember reading that the bigger airlines, like let's say British Airways, it is like the business class and the first class that actually make up their revenue. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course.
The same space that a business class seat takes up is only like, let's say, double the size of economy, but the price can be way more than double.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
And that's how they mark up a lot of their price, especially with first class. So for Global to come out and say like we're going to really focus on them customers makes sense business wise. But the problem is like BA, Virgin, American Airlines, Delta, all so established already. They're already so integrated and default for business flyers these days, and then they also have their own points programs and things, loyalty programs that existing business customers use. How are you going to get people away from them and into a new airline that has no reputation?
And people as well, a lot of people go off reputation.
Yep.
So, and experience. So people have flown with, say, the likes of Emirates and whatnot, 4 years, for business, for pleasure or whatever, regardless of what it's for. If they've found the package and it suits them down to the ground and the price is right, it's very hard to discourage people and change people's minds and perceptions. Very hard, isn't it?
I think if I was to spend a fair few dollars on a business class seat, I'd want it to be a prestigious airline.
Absolutely.
Virgin, A380, you know.
I mean, when you think about it, these first huge batch of customers which are going to be maybe snapping at this, if they do or don't, they're going to be the guinea pigs of the product, so they'll learn a lot from those first ones.
I'd love to try it though. If they do fly, I'll give it a go.
Of course. Like you say, the main thing is it's great to see an airline starting up and actually having some guts to go for it. To dreamlines. We've got the Virgin A380 just crossing over 23 right now here at Manchester.
Yep.
Bradens as well, which we saw arriving earlier.
Yeah, in the sun as well. But yeah, I guess they got the A380s probably quite cheap as well as a result, because they are.
Of course, they'll definitely have got those at a good price.
So they've got a bit of a benefit going towards them.
And like you say, it might be like say, you wonder if they get a bit of a discount by purchasing the three altogether as well.
Yeah. We'll see.
Like I said, they know more than us, so that's a fact.
Yep.
I just think it's great to see someone starting up and having the guys to actually do it.
Yeah, he seems pretty out there, doesn't he, James Atwood?
And he said he's been to maybe more than 200 destinations, is it?
Every country in the world he's been to. So he probably knows a bit about travelling.
I think he knows his stuff a little bit.
Yeah. He probably knows.
More than your average Joe. So he's just starting to spool up now.
Who's next? One of these two. David and the Goliath. A380 should be in soon as well. Let's have a quick nosy on radar.
Taking a northerly approach to it.
Yep.
It's currently 7 minutes out.
Has the Manchester to Ghana startup folded yet. Yeah, Centra Airlines, I don't think they've even started. I'm curious what their Instagram still says, because last time I checked it said winter 2022 they were going to start. Another one that bit the dust before it could even...
They've been threatening that for like 4 years.
Yeah. But likewise, they actually have an aircraft registered in their name. Golf Sierra Alpha Hotel Alpha A330-200.
Who's going to get out first? 330?
Place your bets. You might be waiting for this lineage to go out, which is just about to peak from behind the Virgin A330. Yeah, Air Hamburg Embraer business jet.
Ready for the trademark A330 roll, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll wait for the ground to shake. Leaves, quick thank you to Stephen Parrott, member at Business Class Performance, loving the south side view. So are we, Stephen, it's been brilliant this morning, really good.
Is lining up ATR 72, doing a flight for Logan Air. Kevin Marshall, brand new VIP signing up as well. Welcome to Premium Economy, dude. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Lined up and ready to go. Let's get them blurry proper modes in the chat, folks.
Nan's on the way out as well, I think, ladies and gents.
Amazing. Keeping an eye out for the A380 as well. Should be coming in soon. I think it's going to start raining again. can we quite withstand long enough to get the 380 in?
I just want to get this lineage out. Come on, hurry up!
Yeah. There she is, the beautiful aircraft.
That is absolutely stunning.
Hype for this. And Brody, thank you for the £10 super chat.
Hey, cheers, Brody.
Great work as always, guys. See you all next Saturday, Brody.
Yes.
Hype.
Excellent.
Thank you for the donation. That's really kind of you. And yeah, see you on Saturday, dude.
Make sure you get your name badges already, everyone, for next week.
Yeah. We might be a bit lucky here. I think the clouds are blowing a bit to our left. You can see a lot of precip over there, though. Lineage lining up just as the Super Jumbo enters the stage. King of the skies. Emirates A380 800. Flight 17, of course. Got the Hainan A330 making an appearance too. We may need to focus on the King here.
What could do with on a day like today?
Where's Matt Cameron, Deedham? We'll stick with the King, I think.
I'll get a few shots of the
Nice. Great timing as well. Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I like it. I know. Just about to line up, ladies and gentlemen. 23 left here at Manchester. Some of the best views you'll find in aviation.
This is crazy. Loving this.
Of course, just landed in mighty A380.
climbing as well. King of the Skies halting the show for a moment as the A380 touched down, and then the Lineage and the Hainan A330 as well. Yeah. You can indeed. Yeah, go ahead. The famous soul.
I even recognise the voice myself.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to fix some things up.
How come you're over this side today?
Martin's away. Yeah, so, Martin's away, so try to stream from here instead.
Why not?
Let's catch this Ryanair.
You are? Alright, okay.
Yeah. Weather is not fun. It's still raining, guys. Don't know how much that picks up on the stream, but yeah, look at the clouds. They're looking pretty nasty. The visibility seems to be dropping a little bit as well. Oh, sorry guys, just like trying to fix this signal issue. I think it's gone a little bit wonky again. I can't even load the chat anymore on my device. So I assume you guys are still there. Hello.
Yeah, we're all still here. Everyone's here.
Hello. Right, I may need to put the waterproofing on now, guys. Those playing bingo, you're going to love that one. That's a bingo square. Although it's already letting off again. It's still at the point where I can just wipe it off the camera as we go. How's the chat looking?
Chat looking friendly to it.
Yeah, give us a second. What do you think of the camera, man? No!
Going down now.
Is it? Alright guys, I'm just putting the waterproofing on. It's a battle against the elements in the networks today. We just pull that over that side. That's it now. That ought to do. I don't like this to go there really. Yeah. Yeah, certainly not. Okay. Yeah, it's just gotten pretty heavy, the rain, folks, so apologies for this. Just take a bit of a breather just to get everything proofed up. Which is pretty successful, actually. Pretty good. Everything's drenched. Everything's drenched. The visibility's dropped right down, hasn't it? I can pick up the Wi-Fi from the tower. Obviously, I'm not going to use that. Right, yeah, my chat's not loading, guys. The internet has gone that bad, but nice.
Morning.
Hope you're doing well. We are now waterproofed up, and that we just got drenched, basically. Ryanair now waiting to use the departure runway. 737-800. I've given him a wave. We had the Sun Express touching down during all that too. One of the many Turkish routes that we were talking about earlier. In a race with the Ryanair. We've had the Ryanair's winning. Let's have a look at the RVP as well, guys over there. Wonder if you can see Sam over on the mound. He's usually in the shelters there at the back. Can't quite see her. Oh, yo, okay, we've got to stay for that, haven't we? Air Canada A380 today, no Omni Air. I'm going to try again to join the chat. Yeah.
My shot.
And then another $1.99 Sue McKenna. There you go, there's your shout out.
There you go, Sue.
Right. That was Matt on the sticks then for a moment. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, it's all good now. Too long, yeah, kind of that A330.
Might be an idea to make that the last one of the show, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, good timing, yeah. Canada A330 blasting off, loads of spray behind it as well. It's going to be good, this.
I think they're going to be one more.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not seen it.
I've often wondered actually as well which crew's on the
yeah. Is it a Canadian airline? I think it's American, isn't it? US reg, I think.
Yeah. I just find it odd that it's the exact same aircraft doing the repatriation, exactly the same.
Yeah. for, but we've got an EasyJet lining up.
It's the Dublin flight, the Ryanair that's held there for a good 10 minutes now.
Tango Zulu on the reg of this EasyJet A380.
Paris Charles de Gaulle, this EasyJet.
Oh.
Followed by a Ryanair Max 8200, which is on its way to Berlin, which is more than likely to get out after the EasyJet here.
Awesome stuff. The spray was unreal. We've got a Boeing lining up, 737 MAX 8200. Ready to take off. Is that Ryanair in the grass? Yes, it's parked on the grass. Muddy tyres. She was off to Dublin.
Yeah, it's Ryanair incidentally off to Dublin. A lot of runway being used there as a result. Qatar and the Saudi are only 6 and 8 minutes out, respectively.
Perfect. It's going to make for a good end to the show. Air Canada should be moving soon. Yeah, great. Great stuff. Hope you enjoyed the show today, folks. Yeah, I think we should always encourage switching up the views here at Manchester. We have so many different spots that we can stream from, and this is a really, really good one. Obviously, network issues are a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Well, Andy does. Andy perseveres.
I have more patience than I think I have.
You have got
internally, I'm tempted to just throw
like a swan on the surface of the water.
That's it. I usually don't have the patience.
Looking all calm on the water surface, but under the water surface, the legs are going like.
Tell you what, the terror deck really pushed that. Remember that?
God,
every stream there was some kind of fault.
Yeah. Terror deck.
Trash equipment. Do not use terror deck, guys, if you are getting into live streaming. Just save yourself. Save yourself from it. The mental gymnastics you need to go through to operate
a terror deck unit.
Yeah. Which you think is your fault for doing, and then they tell you no, it's just faulty.
Persevere with something for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then find out, oh, it's totally out of balance.
Yeah, because that one in particular had like 2 faults, I think. The last one that we had. And the main one was it just would randomly like start flickering this video, wouldn't it? Which was
the customer service work rate. That's how it goes.
No. Oh well.
Live and learn.
You know that we say things as it is on Airliners Live.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't.
But what they punch you here?
Yeah. Whether it's awful. I was gonna say a word that I can't say. I'm not Owen Flemmo. I don't say what he wants. He says what he wants.
He doesn't give it.
He's a flipping legend. Or whether it's controversial topics like actually politically divisive, like is pineapple acceptable on a pizza?
That's not even a question.
That could divide a family. That
could divide anybody.
That could tear a nation apart.
That's just
the nation of Hawaii has never been the same.
Italians going mad around the world.
I was going to say Hawaiians, because isn't it a Hawaiian pizza?
Yeah, but pizza's Italian. Can you imagine what they saw when they first saw the first like pineapple getting placed on a pizza? What's going on here?
Sacrilege. What have you done? No. What have they done to us?
We've ruined it.
Got a Ryanair touching down. We've got 23% left on the battery for those who are ecstatic about battery talk. Ooh, a bit of a sink.
And the countdown as well.
Yeah. So we might have enough on this to last.
Yeah,
but
catch the 2.
It's all about this Air Canada though, so I really want to catch this. Sounds like an A380, doesn't it? Background. Perhaps she has started her taxi.
Yeah, she's just starting the taxi now.
These Rolls Royce.
Definitely a 330 spool.
Yes. Can we fish her out? Where is she?
She's just actually started a taxi. She was on remote, so she'll be coming past the tower in the next 3 minutes.
Fab. Fabulous.
That Ryanair incident came in from Malaga. Flight time, 3 little ducks, 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Hey. It's a great place, Malaga. It's a really busy airport, though.
Malaga? I've never been to Malaga.
Yeah, they have a similar number of departures in the day as Manchester Airport.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a lot of small airlines.
Traffic,
regional
traffic.
Yeah, a lot of easy jets.
Is it a big airport? Or?
I think it was. Yeah, it seemed pretty big. I think it's got 2 runways as well. Yeah, decent. Lovely area, of course. Costa del Sol.
Ryanair about to drop in, Andy, from Lisbon.
It was slightly not super hot. It was low 20s when we were there in April.
Mm-hmm.
But it was warm enough to, go for a swim in a pool if you braved it.
Yeah.
Or just lie in the sun.
Where are you off to now in August?
Palma, Mallorca in general, sorry, not Palma. And that's with Jet2. Yay!
Been Mallorca before, ain't you?
Yeah. That was always our go-to, was like when I was much younger, you know, like a kid.
I think when we was younger, when mum and dad were in like the 30s, 40s, that was the go-to destination. Yeah.
It's really big, like
my place.
No, I've never been. Maybe as a kid. Actually, maybe, yeah, maybe. I can't remember, yeah.
All the lakes and like the underground tunnels and caves and stuff.
Yeah.
Music going off and someone playing a viola on a barge and all this. Pretty good place. Definitely half a day.
What pet are you getting, Saint Tina? You're gonna have to wait.
Have to wait and see.
I'll definitely talk more about it when I get said pet. Because we've got a plan in mind. It's not as simple as buy a cat or something. We've got a bit of a strategy, long-term financial plan.
It's an investment.
Invest in a cat.
Invest in a cat.
Hey, everything's an investment. In a way.
So the Saudi is just lining up with the ILS now. Should have a visual in the next couple of minutes.
Cool.
And he's followed by the Qatar trip. So you might get a decent lineup trip both of on the approach.
Yeah, that Qatar is going to be a pretty cool spray. Are they on the left-hand approach, are they? So, yeah.
Prior to them, we're going to have one of the smallest landers of the show. We've got the Beach Super King B200. It's about to land. Well, I think Andy doing the correct thing and keep an eye on the Canada.
Yeah. Hyped for this.
I am.
Yeah, Air Canada operating a service to Toronto. They're usually using a 767 Omni Airlines, are they called? Omni International?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm wondering whether that, like you say, Andy, it's a shortage of aircraft and airframes and stuff.
It's a weird one, isn't it? It's quite a long flight.
The fire with they had an incident the other week, last week, I think, didn't they?
Oof.
Fire near one of the trips. Could be a mistake.
That's not fun.
Dublin Airport, I believe.
I love the Air Canada new scheme though. That is so smart. We actually have the Airliners Live Leaf emoted as well in the chat.
Yeah, it's bound.
I might actually swap the battery, guys, for this. Yeah, because I think it might take a little bit longer than is comfortable. So
18%.
Yeah. Because I think I'll keep it at hand. We'll keep an eye on it. Battery is at hand anyway, so we can always swap it.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. I just don't want it to start rolling and it just goes on. Give us a clue. Does that have 4 legs? Oh, that's gonna get. No, that's gonna get away.
Colin Johnson's risking a ban.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza.
Oh no, Colin.
Come on, Colin.
Come on.
Go let the side down now. Thought you were alright, you, Colin.
Me and Sam are. We've got like a date night coming up on Friday.
Oh, right.
We have no idea what we want because.
I thought your date night was normally Wednesday. That's just your meet up night.
Yeah, because this Friday we got a child free night, which is we haven't had one for many moods. So
you'll know all too well. You got to make the most of it.
Yeah, that's it. And we're gonna have like a bit of a cheat night on our diet as well.
All right.
So I have no idea what I want though. Like return to like normal way of eating. Like what can I eat? I don't know what. It's quite a lot of pressure to put on. I saw one of the VIPs mentioned Hickory's Smokehouse.
Yep.
I've heard that's really good. You could get like really cool, what are essentially like wraps, like fajita wraps, but with steak, and they are pretty God tier.
Yes.
But I mean, even like a Chinese.
Now you're on this diet. When you're going out to restaurants and stuff, are you strictly sticking to your diet as well then on that time? And you're like, I just want steak.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like Weatherspoons, for example, they'll do like the meat platter, you know, the grill platter, you know, stuff like that. And you know, there's places like Ben Brazil and Smoke and Dough where they do like meat-based dishes. So it's easy.
Well, my eldest went Ben Brazil the other week, and he said, I'm definitely going back there.
I've never been there. Maybe that's where we could go.
It's amazing, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, amazing. Expensive, but amazing.
Expensive, is it?
Amazing. I'll
have a look.
So, yeah. First of the two heavies to touch down here. Going to be hotly followed by the Qatar triple.
Yeah, good timing on it all. I think we should be okay with this battery, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Just about.
Oh, it's a special neon. As well. Neon.
Why they put an M at the end of the neo there?
It's a neon.
It's a neon.
787-9 is that? Or 10?
It's a
10, yeah. It looks pretty long for a 9. The neon special. Air Canada's faffing around on the taxiway, it seems. And I can already see the Qatar actually, so that's perfect. I think, yeah, I can just about see it. Qatar Airways 777. Is it the white one today? We should stick around for that. Yeah, let's stick around for that. On it's in a hold, right? We've got an Egypt Air 737. We'll definitely catch that, guys, because we're not yet caught that. And that'll be a great aircraft to end the show on today. So after this is touchdown and the Air Canada's taken off, we'll quickly check our batteries and we'll go from there. Because I think it would be rude to end before the brand new carrier to Manchester, the airport's newest airline, or newest addition to us. It's got the 25 years of excellence sticker. Yes.
23 left here.
This is great. Today's been awesome. Just like these good consecutive patterns of cool planes. Remember, folks, you can support the channel by hitting the like button. A nice free way to help support the community here on Airlines Live. Oh yeah, fab. Yeah, Egypt Air. Oh, nice. Might just catch that on this battery as well, then the jet anyway. And then we'll finish on the Egypt Air, I think, in style. What a show today's been. One of my favourites so far this year. was crazy, right? Got about 10% left on the battery, folks, so we can definitely catch another arrival. We have the Egypt Air on the base leg of the approach, and yeah, as Matt mentioned, a Jet 2757 LSAI. She's currently on final approach, should be visual in a couple of moments. The oldest Jet 2757. First registered in the 80s and now still flying today.
The Egypt Air just getting established now.
Yeah. This Ryanair will be next to take off.
Last final push here, ladies and gents. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting the like button. Another alternative way to support the channel is to hit that dollar symbol at the bottom of the comment section there. Give a super chat or offer a gifted membership to other members of the community. Thank you very much.
Right, I think the network should be a little bit better.
Here comes the rain again.
The rain's back. This is going to be my first time seeing Egypt Air at Manchester. I think yesterday was their inaugural flight.
Correct, yeah.
They flew the 737-800 from Cairo to Manchester. And it even had customised
Headrests, you see
headrests. Yeah, I see that. That was really cute.
Nice little touch that was.
Always good to see new airlines at Manchester.
And the route from Cairo itself, I wonder if it's going to be
Yeah, I think it will be. My bet is, guys, chat, we'll see that route upgraded to a larger airframe in the future.
330s, eh?
Yeah. Might just be able to survive on this battery. I don't think so, but what are we on? We're 5% now.
Should be on the approach now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still keeping it. We'll swap the battery, guys, for the last one. Right, it's going to do that then. I'm going to swap the battery, folks, for the last time on today's show. And that should allow us to catch the Egypt Air.
And it's second.
Yeah, awesome. Right, folks, stand by. It shouldn't be too long. It should be a couple of seconds, hopefully. So we get there. There you go. Right. Yeah. There's a thank you back. Fantastic. We're back. up the chat, make sure we're all good in the hood. The rain is falling here at Manchester Airport as Egypt Air is about to touch down for the second time since starting here at Manchester. Fantastic. Oh yeah, we didn't do the countdown, did we? Good point. We're in a bit of a rush really to try and get it there. Right, I've got my eyes to the skies though, looking for the Egypt there. Visual. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can start to see Egypt there.
We saw in Egypt town, it was... You have seen one before?
Yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah. I think it was a wide body as well, if I remember rightly. Can't remember what it was though.
I'll try and find that in my
Yeah, I think I got a photo of it too.
Yeah, here it is. Second touchdown into Manchester.
That is so pretty. Tail. What do we think, chat? Let's give it a yay or a nay on the Egypt Air 737. It's so pretty. I think I'll wrap it up there, folks. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. That was great. So we'll sort the chat into it. A lot of yays in the chat. Laurie saying it's gorgeous, yeah. It's another minimal design that uses the little bits of pieces and creates a really nice pattern. It is pretty. It's easy going out as well. saying that G-Sun C is coming in as well. Might as well catch that touching down as well, actually, and then we'll one more plane. One more plane. I think she's on final approach. I think one more plane. Yeah, she's on the final leg of the approach now, so that would be a nice plane to end on. I'll tell you what though, that was such a good catch, the Air Canada A330, because they very rarely fly them these days at Manchester, and if they are doing the Toronto route, they use the Omni 767. So it's really nice to see that in the new Air Canada scheme as well. One more plane, one more plane, one more plane. And then we'll catch this coming in. And don't forget guys, the Flight Sim show tomorrow evening from 6 PM. Fezzer in the Flight Sim. As always, great show lined up there.
I'm not sure where he's flying tomorrow, I'm not sure where he's
I'm not sure either. We'll have to all tune in and find out when we... Just like you'll have to stay tuned for my pet adventure. Wow, the acceleration on this. I know, it's like a VTOL. So G-Sun C is the latest in the Jet 2 A321neo fleet. They're getting G-Sun D soon, aren't they? That's currently getting painted. And then I believe the one that will follow that will be in the .com scheme.
Don't be hyping it up now.
Apparently. So.
Don't be hyping it up.
I want to be pleasantly surprised. Allegedly.
I hope you're right. I do recall Owen saying the first 5 is definitely going to be in the holidays, and like I say, thereafter, who knows.
Why are there so many planes circling? That's a bit of a weird one. It could just be like separation, basically. It does seem like more than usual, but I think it's just a big influx in arriving traffic all at once. That's resulting in a bit of a...
Get a lot of the morning traffic on the returns as well. European flights on the return as well now.
That makes sense. While we're still on dual runway up, still about 4 PM I believe.
Yeah, correct. That's throughout the week that as well.
Yeah.
11 till 4. 9 till 11 back on Seabox.
It's weird how they changed that. I think they just have like a shortage of staff at the tower at the moment.
It's the tower, yeah, it's ATC staff.
Yeah, because it's very weird to swap it like mid-season, isn't it? Usually they set it for a whole season.
It shows that there is actually demand for people in the ATC industry as well, like I say.
I think the biggest problem is though, is the amount of time it takes to train up new staff. It's like 2 to 3 years.
The recruitment is the big factor in getting people trained up.
Yeah. So obviously they're lagging behind, so problems that would have arose 2-3 years ago are only getting rectified now, and subsequently if it's happening now,
absolutely,
it'll take a bit of time to find. Anyway, here we go, the Jet 2, newest addition to the fleet, the beautiful A321neo in, not even finished on the colour scheme yet.
No, tail's still
yeah.
Tail's still on paint, well, no stickers on the tail as of yet.
Yeah. There's the one more plane, guys. Again.
Is it the one more plane?
Yeah. Wrapped up quite nicely. It's been an action-packed, fun, exciting Super Sunday show though. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. Hope you guys did too.
Apart from the minor technical glitches here and there, which is expected on Southside these days. Thank you for sticking with us through it all. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Right, we'll sign off there, I think. Hello.
You're right.
Matt, do you want to send people over to your socials? You've been taking some photos today.
If you wish to go over to 0161 AV Geek, that's all lowercase as well. If you want to go over to there on both Insta and Twitter, you can catch up with the with some of my images from today and recent last few weeks as well. Thank you very much. It's great.
Yep. And while you're over there, like I said, our Twitter profile is growing massively at the moment.
Go over to the Airlines Live Twitter as well. Give it a follow as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so give us a follow there. And I think Twitter, in my opinion, is probably going to end up just like what Matt is kind of doing. It's going to probably become the default, just because I find it connects with the audience the best.
I do, yeah.
Whereas I feel like Instagram and Facebook these days are quite dissonant. Yeah. The VIP lounge, though, is still a good place to be. If you're on Facebook and you're a paying supporter of Airliners Live, get signed up over there. And then ultimately, Saturday coming up, 6 days away, come and join us.
What's happening in 6 days?
I think there's something happening in that big building there.
What's in there?
The Concorde's in there. British Airways.
But what's happening in there next Saturday?
Well, underneath the Olympus engines of the Concorde will be the Airliners Live stand at the TAS Memorabilia Fair. So come and join us as a big community meetup. We want to hang out with you guys, we want to talk to you guys, get photos with.
We're not there both days though, are we, Andy? We're not there both days.
Exactly,
We're there on the Saturday.
We're only there on a Saturday, so come and join us. It's free entry to the event. There's no tickets required. You don't need to book. Just show up.
And if I recall rightly, I think the event starts at around 10:30 till 4, maybe.
Yeah, 3 to 4 it starts to end. So yeah, get there nice and early, especially if you want to get your hands on things.
On the good models and all the
good
models
stuff.
You've got to get there early. Early bird catches the worm.
Yep, and obviously we are there through to about 3 to 4 is when we usually wrap up. But for now, I'm with Airliners Live, and we will see you tomorrow night in the flight sim show with Beza
At 6.
Yes, so hope you enjoy. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Get them Sunday dinners in the VIP, ladies and gentlemen.
You know exactly what to do.
See you soon, everyone.
See ya.